What? Okay. Alright, let's try this again. I tried to set it up on my PS4 with a remote play and OBS, but it didn't like the remote play. The controller was laggy, so I'm gonna try to yeah, just do it the old-fashioned way until I figure it out better. Okay. Sounds close. So hopefully I can let him pass and sneak out, maybe get an arrow into him. I don't have any food on me, so I don't think I'm smelly right now. But definitely don't want to run into this bear here. Like I said, if I wait a minute, maybe he'll be down the road a bit, and I can pop out.
Can't feel my hands.
I've got 2 arrows, but he sounds close. Yeah, bear sounds close. He's moving further away, so I think he's heading down the laneway. But there's definitely a bear outside my snow shelter. I've just crafted the bow and arrow, so I might as well try to put it to use. But I wanna give a bit of distance between us, because if I hop out of here and he turns around right away, I'm not gonna have anywhere to run after I put an arrow in him. But let's see what's going on. Okay, so there's the bear. Let's head towards him. Alright, so the bear's here. We got 2 arrows.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Let's see if we can't put a shot into him. There he is. I can't quite see because of the snow, but let's get a shot into this guy here. Uh-oh, he didn't like that. Woo! Okay, so it looked like it hit him center mass. I looked like I got a shot on because it just gave me a point for my archery skill up. So let's have a look here. I don't have any bears killed. So yeah, 0 bears killed. So I'm gonna hang tight here for a bit. Let's eat some food, pass a bit of time, and then I'll pop my head out. I have 1 arrow, so if I do see the bear again, I'll have to be smart. Just sleep for an hour, get warmed up, and then I'll pop my head back outside and I check to see if there's blood on the ground for the bear. But I am almost positive I hit him like center mass, like a nice good shot. So let's poke our heads out here, see what we can see. But I literally just crafted the bow. I'm on like day 14 or something, so pretty early to be taking on a bear. But he's in my camp. Let's see what we can see. So I shot him down there. Don't see him. Let's be careful here. Let's go see if there's any blood. Huh. I don't know if there's a blood stain. But I don't see the bear around. He's probably gone off to hopefully die in his cave, but then it'll be pretty hard for me to find him. I'll just quickly poke my head over here. Yeah, I don't see him. Don't see the bear. I'm getting cold real fast, so this isn't isn't a good time to be outside. I'm just gonna pop into my snow shelter and see if it's cold in here.
So cold.
Yeah, it's still cold in here.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go pass some time in my shelter. Yeah. Don't know where that bear's at, but I'm okay. I'm okay waiting for him to die on his own, and then I can always go find him. Sometimes, like, you'll shoot a bear, and then he'll make his way back towards his spawn point to die. So hopefully that's what's happened here. Let's check. It's only been an hour, so I highly doubt. Bears killed one. Wow, okay. So that bear died within an hour of me shooting it. That's awesome. Okay, so now I've got a bit of a challenge on my hands. I have to go find out where this bear's at. And it's cold. So
Something to eat.
I have to hopefully find some carcass crows hovering around, but I might have to just sort of make my way in search. So I started in Desolation Point, and I made my way pretty quickly to Coastal Highway, and I found the heavy hammer right away. So after I found the heavy hammer and the hacksaw, I didn't really have any excuses not to forage, so I made my way back to Desolation Point. I did the forge run. I came out with 32 arrowheads and my regular tools. I'm just gonna see if I can't poke my head up here and see if I can see where the bear is. I don't see any birds. The problem is it's kind of cold right now to be running around. But so I just shot a bear right outside the fishing cabins, and he died within an hour. So I don't know how far he would have made it, but I'm gonna check up here because sometimes he makes his way back towards his spawn point. This is the worst though, when you kill a bear and then you have to like wander around the wilderness for hours looking for it. I'm getting cold fast, so I don't want to be out here too long messing around. My health isn't in great condition, but okay, there's a rabbit. Maybe if I just get a bit of elevation, I'll be able to see a bit more.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
I'm getting cold very quick though, so I don't want to be too far gone. Go on, bear, where are you at? Yeah. Don't see him. Let's go this way. Yeah, I'm getting cold again.
So cold.
I know. You're cold. I heard you. Okay. Maybe we'll get a view of the bear this way. Let's not sprain our ankle here. When I shot the bear, it looked like he was, gonna run straight at me. So who knows where he ended up going. Yeah, let's go warm up again, and then I'll pop back down. Okay, let's get in bed here, have a drink. But it definitely got that bear. It was it looked like a middle of the chest shot, and I got confirmation here that I have one bear killed. Let's see, bears killed 1. Wildlife bow hits 1. Bow shots taken 1. Sweet. Okay, let's warm up. Looks like the weather is starting to get a bit better. So hopefully, if the skies are clear, maybe I'll have a better chance at seeing the carcass crows. And then I can figure out where the bear is. Let's have a bite to eat. I don't want to lose too much health. Okay, let's head this way. maybe the bear ran down the road a little bit. I'm not gonna see any crows right now though, it's a little too ugly out. Yeah. I'm looking for my bear that I killed. One shot, one kill, but I shot him and ran instantly back into the cabin because I'm scared. And he died within an hour, but I don't know where his corpse is, so I'm trying to walk around a little bit, see if I can see him. So he's not on the ice. We got some deer over that way. What's that? Just a shrub. Darn. I bet you I'm gonna have to go all over Hell's Half Acre to find this guy. I'd love to find a rope. I don't have a rope yet, and my next plan is to go through ravine. So if I get a rope, I can get the flare gun, which would be awesome. I prefer having the flare gun out and about when I'm wandering around, just because it's quick and easy to take a shot. Come on, bear, where you at? Alright, I think I need to go up into the hills again and search closer to where his spawn is. So I'm just gonna go warm up again before I head up into the hills. Still no carcass crows. I want my arrow back too. I only had a couple feathers, so I could only make 2 arrows, even though I have a bunch of birch skewered and a bunch of arrowheads. So I need to be conservative with this last arrow I have. Maybe I'll run into a wolf and I'll have a little wolf protection. I got bait on me, so I can drop some bait for him.
My fingers feel numb.
Yeah, it's cold. That's why. So I don't see the bear out here. I don't think he would fall out on the ice. He probably... They usually go back towards where they spawn, so he'll be up in the hills somewhere. Maybe I can wait a few minutes and some carcass crows will come out. Let's warm up again. Come on. Okay, that's good enough. Let's go. So, let's see. I think I'm on like day 15 now, something like that. But I got the forge run done out of the way really quick, which is pretty lucky for me. And my ultimate goal is to make my way through the ravine into Mystery Lake. Yeah, so I'm on day 14. Let's see if we can find the bear. I'm gonna go up into the hills again, and let's check up there. I'm not letting this bear get away from me because I want the meat. I want to do you know, a lot of carcass harvesting so I can get my cooking skill up. If I take off like little bitty pieces of meat a whole bunch of times, then that will help me cook a lot of meat and get my carcass harvesting up. I think you need 350 pieces of meat cooked before you get cooking level 5. And then with cooking level 5, I'm basically invincible. Because I can eat anything I want. I can eat all the bear meat. I can eat, you know, wolf meat. I can eat junk food that's ruined. Alright, let's keep our eyes peeled for a bear. I don't see any crows around. I don't know if I will be able to in this weather. But I'm looking for a bear carcass. I think the bear spawns up in the hills here somewhere. So I'm trying to head towards where I think he spawns. Because in the past, I've noticed the bears sometimes go back to where they came from to die. Yeah, nothing so far. No... Oh, what's that? Is that a rock? Yeah, it looks like a rock. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where's that? Okay. Let's get in the open here, away from trees. Drop some bait for this wolf. And I got 1 arrow, so hopefully I can make it count. My archery skill sucks. Oh yeah, there we go. So I hope I got that arrow back. Yeah, let's get that arrow. I'm not going to mess around with this wolf, but I know he's there, so I can always go back and harvest him up. I only have cooking level 1, so it's not like I'm going to be eating the predator meat. I won't mess with predator meat until I have cooking 5. But maybe that wolf was just hanging out by that bear carcass up here. Wouldn't that be nice? No, I don't see it. I don't want to get too far gone. But that sucks. Come on, I just want to find that bear. Where are you at? Where are you at, bear? I don't know if he would have come this far. He died within an hour of me shooting him at the Coastal Highway fishing village. So if I come this way, maybe just get a bit of elevation, I'll see him on my way back down the mountain. I have my 1 arrow for wolf protection. Uh-oh. I bet you I'm really stuck in here. No, okay, I can get out. Good. So... Oh! What? Okay. The birds are moving, so that's not like a carcass they're hiding on, but let's look over here anyway. Maybe they're trying to tell me something. I'm getting real cold though, so if I don't find this carcass quick, I'm gonna have to head back and make my way into my cabin. Where is you at? I'm getting pretty far gone here now. I hear birds. Does anyone see them? It's sunny now. I'm looking for my bear carcass, so
Damn.
I hear them. They sound like they're over this way, maybe. I'm freezing. I think there's a trailer somewhere nearby. But I hear birds. Let's go look. I hear the birds, but I don't see them. Oh, there they are. Okay. That's a good sign. Let's go over there and check. It could be a... Oh, you know what? I'm cold. I don't know if this is smart. I'm starting to bleed condition pretty quick. Let's see if I have firewood on me first off. So I have very limited firewood. I need to go warm up. Let's see if there's a trailer here. Where am I? Okay. Oh no, it's not the bear. It's a corpse. That sucks. Okay. Let's get back to my warm shelter. So that was a false alarm. Those birds were not not trying to help me find my corpse. So that's the exit to ravine, but I want to go back to my cabin. Let's go get down this hill quick before we lose too much condition. Maybe I'll see some more crows on my way down, which would be cool. Help me find my bear. Yeah, I shot that bear right center mass as he was standing up to charge me, and I ran into the cabin past an hour, and after that hour he was dead. So I don't imagine he got super far from me, but I didn't see him right near my fishing village, so we'll see. Let's keep looking. There's a wolf carcass down here that I just shot. Yeah, there's that wolf. So we're gonna see some crows here soon. Not yet though. Yeah, I'm getting cold quick. I gotta go regain some of my condition. That's a shame. It's always so hard to find the bears after you kill them. Okay, what's that? Corpse, darn. Another corpse. Nothing for me. Okay. Let's go this way. Keep my eyes open for more corpse birds. Yeah, we're off to a good start, and I was hoping I could get get this bear down and carcass harvest really small pieces to get my cooking level up. But that might be a fool's errand because I can't even find the carcass. So I'm gonna have to sort of regroup here. Okay, back home. Let's get in here warmed up. Come on. Hey, Monkey Man. Dipyrus, this is pretty early. I'm on day 14. So I just killed a bear. I just finished my forge run yesterday, and I crafted a bow and arrow, and I have 2 arrows. And I was hanging out in my snow shelter, and I heard a bear. So I popped out, and the bear was right by this cabin. So I ran over here and shot the bear. I ran back inside. I passed an hour. Yeah, Monkey Man, you were here helping me out. You were here helping me out yesterday. I definitely appreciated that. Gave me a lot of good tips. So now I'm here. I've killed the bear. I don't know where the bear's at though. So I have to find the bear carcass. I've already been up in the hills. I killed a wolf. I'm starting to lose condition pretty quick here. I might as well think about eating some food. So I killed that bear really fast, and I think his den is up in the hills, but I just went up through there and I was looking and I didn't see the carcass. I found a couple crows hovering, but they weren't any crows that were going to be helpful to me. Let's drink some water first. The crows were just hovering over human corpses, not a bear corpse. So I'm going to have to go look around a bit more for that that corpse. I'm pretty sure I have an idea where the den is, but obviously I couldn't find him. So let's make sure I have some wood on me. Oh, now it's nighttime. Probably wasn't smart. Go up the river, den on the right. Oh, okay. So I was near the river, but not right beside it. I was a little more right of the river.
Can you eat trees?
Okay, it's a little cold right now. Oh, and now we've got the aurora out. Yikes! I think I want to rest and regain some condition before I go crazy here. I'm just gonna check over here. I thought I had some meat left. Meat and a carcass, deer carcass. So I'm just gonna check, and then that way I can have a good night's sleep. Either way, I have a lot of rabbit meat, I think, at Jackrabbit. I can always cook that up and eat that. Or I could just take a deer out with my 1 arrow, potentially. Problem is I risk missing a critical hit, and then the deer is going to run away on me, and I won't ever see that arrow again. Now, I thought the deer was over here, but I guess I'm wrong. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, what's this? This looks like, yeah, here we are. This is where I killed that last deer. So maybe there's some meat left over here for me. Yeah, okay, I got 2 pieces. Nice. So that's enough to... Oh, what? What is that? Did I just hear? Oh, get out of here. I literally just came out here for meat. So I don't want to gift you any of that meat. Ooh. What happened there? That was like me messing up my aim, and I think he was ready to attack me. Gee whiz. I got a nose shot on him though. Okay, let's get out of here. This is sketchy. Okay, I'm gonna go with that meat I just fought so hard for. I'm gonna go back to my cabin and try to recover some of this condition I've lost all day here looking for the bear. I was being a little stupid. I went out to look for the bear. That was very close, Monkey Man. Yeah, it sounded like he was getting into attack mode. Hey, Mr. Cullen, good to see you again. Yeah, thanks for that. I don't always make those nice shots. Usually I end up hitting them in like the leg, and then they just run away, and I lose my arrow. But that was, so far I've had 2 wolves where I got 2 critical hits, and I've just made the bow. So I've taken 3 shots with this bow, and I've got 3 kills. So pretty good so far, pretty good. But I shouldn't pat myself on the back too hard because I've got beginner's luck, I think. Yeah. All right, let's get moving. I'm gonna be tired, which is good. I'll be tired. I can rest hard, and then I'll prepare for tomorrow. I'm gonna head up, like Monkey Man said. I'm gonna head up the river and look for my bear up there. I've got 3 wolves down, or 2 wolves down, so I could always harvest those wolves, but I'd rather find the bear first and get that hide, because I wanna eventually have two or 4 bear hides that I can make some clothing and a sleeping roll with. All right, let's get some meat in us. That's good. Enough to sleep through the night. Okay. Oh, water. Oh no, I'm out of water? Oh, you know what? It's this whole thing of not having a pot that's killing me. Oh my god, I feel like I'm always making water. Let's see how this will do. It's not even gonna get me through the night. What a joke. Okay. Let's sleep for 6 hours, and then I won't be dehydrated, hopefully. And then I'll go make some water. Getting sidetracked from the task at hand, which is the bear. Okay, I got a little bit more water on board, but I'm literally out, so I need to find some firewood and get a fire going. Make a fire near the wolf? Yeah, it's not a bad idea. The wolf's kind of in the middle of nowhere, though, so I always worry about the wind taking my fire out, like especially right now. It's a little ugly, not gonna lie. What's this? Unsafe water. Yeah, it's too ugly right now, but I'm like desperate. I might have to go into a fishing hut.
Kind of thirsty.
So what I'm gonna do is break down some wood quickly. I'm probably gonna get dehydrated doing that. And then I'm gonna go into the fishing hut and sit there crafting crafting water out of my 1 can until the storm dies off a bit. So let's see if I have any firewood on me. So I have 7 pieces and 4 coal. That might be enough to sort of keep me going a little bit. Let's just see here. I'll just see if I can break down this bench here. No, it's too dark. I got the coal, yeah. So 4 coal is going to be more than enough to keep me out of trouble. But I don't want to be out in the open because my fire will blow out in the wind. So now I'm going to have to forget about the bear. Am I going to cave? No, I don't think I'm going to cave anyway, Mr. Colin. I want to just be safe. I want to be smart. Oh wow, it's ugly out. So let's go in this fishing hut and start a fire. I'm gonna have to get it really hot really fast because it's cold. Okay, let's get a torch out. Don't want to waste a match if we don't have to. Okay, start the fire. No tinder. Ugh. Okay, the next general plan is to basically get out of here. I wanna craft a bear jacket, so I want to get the bear hide harvested, and I want to game the carcass harvesting so I can get cooking level 5. Once I have cooking level 5, I'll be so happy. But really I want to get out of Coastal Highway. I want to go through Ravine. I'd love to find a rope because then I can get the flare gun, which is at the bottom of the ravine. But ultimately I want to get into Mystery Lake, Carter Hydro Dam, crafting there. All right, let's get some wood on this fire. Okay, that's might warm me up. Let's get some water on. Let's see, what are we at? A rope?
Cold is
No,
making
there
my
was
head
a
feel
pry
thick.
bar. So I think there's a hut on the lake that potentially spawns a rope. But I went to the one that's sort of near Misanthrope, and there was a pry bar in there, not a rope, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm warming up now. That's good. Let's get this water. Drink that. What a waste of time. I wish I had my pot. I could just get 2 liters at least at a time. But let's just sit here. What's the weather doing? Nope, I'm not going to be able to get a fire going outside, so I have to hang out in
Anything
here.
right about now.
Oops, that wasn't ready yet. Plenty of time on the fire, I'm warm. Yeah, so I'd like to get, ultimately I need a lot of feathers, and then I can craft a bunch of arrows. I have plenty of birch, I
You
have
can eat
plenty of
anything.
arrowheads, but I need, I just need some more feathers. So, let's see. I'm on day 14 still. I've got 3 shots taken at the bow, 3 hits, 3 kills. Yeah, I've got the bear killed, but I don't know where my bear is. So my idea is I wanna find that bear next. Yeah, this is gonna help with my cabin fever. I hate cabin fever. I just don't want to deal with that. I do have a bunch of crafting I can do. Like I have all the fixings to make rabbit gloves. I'm 1 gut short right now of deerskin boots, unfortunately. So I can't really do that until my guts cure. Okay, let's have a look outside. Maybe we can run this fire. Okay, okay, it's pretty tolerable out here. I might think about going over to that wolf. Let's see what the temperature is. Oh, it's actually kind of cold. It's minus 22. Yeah, I have 2 wolf down right now. I'm not going to eat them, and I don't usually worry about crafting the wolf skin coat. I usually like to have the bear skin and the moose jacket. I find the guts. Yeah. Okay, you're right. You're right. You're right. I should. I can even game the carcass harvesting and the meat cooking. So let's just get 1 more water here. Now I've got 2.5 liters. So let's run over to that wolf and see what's up. Okay, he's over here. It's foggy.
My stomach feels like
Yeah,
a
I'd
pit.
love to take a deer because that's meat I'd actually eat. But the problem is I have 1 arrow, and I know if I shoot a deer, it's not going to be a critical hit, and that that arrow is going to be out of my life for good. Like there's already a bear down somewhere with an arrow in it. I only made 2 arrows. Okay, so at least now I'll be able to harvest a couple more crow feathers, hopefully. But let's get over here quick and get this wolf quartered, at least. Yeah, here we are. Oh yeah, a couple arrows. Any more? Yeah, 3. That's 1 arrow right there we can make. Ooh, 4 arrows. I could take the wolf coat. I guess with the wolf coat is I'm always concerned because it's I think it takes like something crazy like 25 hours. The satchel is like the best item for sure, the moose satchel. Um, so once I get a moose, the first thing is the moose satchel. I make that, and then I make the
Come on.
moose jacket if I have it. If I have 2 moose down. Um, yeah.
Turned out pretty well.
Okay, so that worked. Yeah, the chance for the wolves to get scared away is definitely good. Oh no. What's going on here? Uh-oh. I'm out of firewood. Oh no. I've got 11 minutes. Okay, let's see if I can run up here and find some sticks. Okay, here's a branch. Let's see how long it... Oh, you know what? I don't have my hatchet on me. My hatchet is at the camp. So that's 10 minutes. I bet you I'm gonna lose my fire. Yeah, it sounds like my fire went out. No, run, run, run. Go, 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 go. Ah!
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Oh. Okay, so now that's enough time for me to get a coal in there. Let's do this. So
Goddamn freezing.
so now I've got a bunch okay. Let's keep that out of the way. We've got a bunch of meat now. Little pieces of wolf meat. So I can start gaming my I'm cold. I need some coal in here. There we go. Boom. Just consider to make satchel with first, yeah, and wolf coat until you have the need. Hide for the moose coat. Yeah, I guess the wolf coat is something I'll consider to make with the moose coat. Yeah, but it's just it takes so long to craft, and the risk for cabin fever is pretty great. It's pretty substantial. Okay, let's get these off the fire. Put these back on. And how much time? 13 minutes. So let's pull a bit more off here. Looks like I'm standing in my fire right now. Okay, that's needs good. Ooh, wow. See, that's how you game this. These skill ups is you just sort of harvest little tiny bitty pieces, and then that's gonna help me get my carvest. I still have my snow shelter, yeah. So that's in good repair. It's right by the workstation, so I can do that. Yeah, Mr. Cullen, I can tell you want me to make this wolf coat. I think you need, what is it, 4? 4 wolves? Yeah, so you need 4 wolf pelts. I always used to make the wolf jacket. That was like the first thing in Stalker I would do, because I'd kill so many wolves. But then, who was it? Athenon started going on about how he hates that jacket, and he never does it. So I was like, well, Athenon's a pretty good player. I might as well take his example, right? No, that's not done yet. Let's take you off, put you on. And then, but the thing is by the time I make the bear coat and the moose jacket, I'm not using that wolf coat anymore. So, let's see. Let's pull some guts off this guy. Yeah.
Not sure why I feel so.
So the thing is though, is if I do that, like this is what's happened in the past, is I'll plan to sit somewhere while I've got like 4 wolves curing, and I'll stay there for like 20 days. And then I'll stay there crafting for like another 10 days. So it really just eats up a whole lot of my early game. Like what I could do is harvest a bunch of wolves and leave the coats here, just so I can potentially come back for them, and then craft the coats later on. So that's something to think about. But really, what I want to do is find that bear. I gotta find that bear that I killed. So no, I got sidetracked here. I definitely am sidetracked right now. But this is gonna help get my cooking skill up. Let's see, we're already, yeah, we're making moves towards 3. So this is good. Good progress. I don't have any wood, so I basically can only hang out at this fire until it's done. So hopefully we can get all this meat. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is get some water cooking while I have this fire here. Mr. Collin, I don't want you to wait until they're cured. That makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, so that's sort of what I thought you were getting on, is like the first thing I should do is get the wolf coat. But I just need to craft some arrows. I need to get that bear hide. Yeah, okay, good. Now we understand each other. So I want to get that bear hide down and think about the next step. Look at all this meat I got here. I don't want to forget these. These are my pieces that I like to eat. Good old venison. No risk of intestinal parasites. It's a nice day for this though. Usually when it's foggy, it's a bit warmer, I find. Yeah, who knows when you get the moose jacket? Well, I have a light shell. Ooh, plus zero point 0.6 degree warmth bonus. But it's also 30% waterproof, so that's not like, it's not the worst. But it's definitely not the best jacket you can get in Interloper. Okay, I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna have to leave a few pieces of meat here because this fire will go out soon. Maybe I can go find some more sticks quick. So I got 25 minutes on the fire. Let's see about that. 8 minutes until that's ready. Go, 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 go! Alright. See, the last Interloper character I started that was successful is still going. She's at like day 130, and it was crazy. I went into from Ravine to Carter Hydro, and right as soon as I opened up into Carter Hydro, there was a moose there. So I killed that moose, and I hung around at Carter until that moose was cured, and then I crafted the satchel. So I had my satchel, and I beelined it straight down to Trapper's Cabin, and there was another moose at Trapper's Cabin. So I had 2 moose back to back, which was insane. So I was able to just like go bananas on moose crafting and moose meat. I still have moose meat sitting there. I know, I've never been so lucky. But that character is like she has every item that she could possibly want except for a second pair of underwear. So it's not as exciting to play. Like my plan is to go eventually, Mr. Colin, to Timberwolf Mountain and summit because I've never done that before in any character. So if I can do that on my like character that's solid and just like really all around, you know, established, then at least if I ever spawn in Timberwolf Mountain again, I might know what I'm doing. So we've got 8 minutes on the fire. I need to throw another stick on there. 17 minutes and still boiled. 4 minutes. Look at all this wolf meat we have here. Okay. Let's see. Fire starter plus fair falling. Alright, time to go. Let's get out of here. So we got all this meat. I'm not gonna eat it. I didn't pull the hide off. Sorry, Mr. Colin. I guess I could still. I'm a little bit warm. 36 minutes. Let's see what happens.
Something's making me feel really tired.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's getting cold. I'm gonna die. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, run. Oh, I can't run. Let's plod then. Have we plod back? Oh, Mr. Colin. I might be cursing your name here pretty soon. That could have been the could have been the deal breaker. No, I'm kidding. I'm teasing. I'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, I'll just meander. I'll meander my way back here. Could be worse. I could have hypothermia risk. Yeah, I'm exhausted, hungry, and cold, so I'm gonna bleed condition pretty fast. I know, you're cold, Will. I got it. I hear ya. I got water now. Yes, I do have water. Yeah, it took me a while to log on this morning. I was trying to get this PS4 sorted out, and I was doing remote play, and I had OBS, so it would be a bit cleaner looking. This deer wants to mess with me. But the quality sucked. I exited my cabin, and I heard a bear, and I was like, okay, I'll kill this bear. But my controller wasn't responding, so I got freaked out, because I thought, like, I'm going to go fight this bear, and my controller's going to lag out on me. So I just, I canceled out of that. Now I'm back in the regular PS4 broadcast. So hopefully I can figure that out, and then I'll be able to stream at better quality with some overlays and stuff. Right now it's just sort of, I'm just beginning, and this is what we're dealing with. All right, at least I have a bit of food so I can eat. It's not even nighttime yet, so kind of sucks, but whatever. What I need to do is get some firewood So if I do find that bear, I can actually um, split the carcass up. I'm just gonna check on my snow shelter. Maybe it's warm enough for me to hang out in. And I'll grab my hatchet. I left my hatchet on the work table. That's a rookie mistake. I left the hatchet there, so when I built my bow and arrow, it gives you a bit less. It takes less time. Okay, got that. Let's go in here. Okay, it's warm, so let's just eat here a bit, and then I'll just sleep a little here. Yeah, so that's maybe what happened because my controller started like not responding, and it was scary. Okay, let's sleep for 5 hours here. It's +8 right now, so I'm not gonna die. There's no way. Yeah, it's a little dicey sometimes on PS4, but I'll do my best. Okay. Why don't I... Let's like pop out. I want to get a couple sticks and repair this snow shelter here.
I need to find food.
It's at 80%, so... Let's get some sticks. Let's get some sticks happening. That's it? There's one more. It's a little chilly. I might take a condition hit repairing this thing up here. Let's find out. It's gonna take 7 minutes. Nah, it's fine. We can handle it. Alright, let's get back in here. And drink some water. What I might do is spend some time crafting. If I can. Let's see. Yeah. Let's make some of our gloves. Now it's dark. So I don't understand why I can craft in the dark still. I don't really. Okay, now I can't craft in the dark. Okay, fair enough. So let's have some food. Or not. Am I not enough food on board? Okay. Let's eat these crackers then. I might have to kill a deer tomorrow. I'm getting so sidetracked from my mission. The plan was to go find the bear, and it's like 2 days later now and I haven't even started looking for him. Okay, let's see if we can sleep now. Nope, it's -5, so we gotta go back into our... Oh wow, gotta go back into our shelter. Okay. Alright, we got plenty of food on board to sleep for a bit, so let's do that. 8 hours. This should make us fully rested, and it won't be, it's gonna be like early morning, so it'll still be dark probably. No? Okay, let's eat. Eat a bit more and sleep a bit more.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
We just had a cattail, Will. Settle down. Okay. Now I need to drink water. And bear can disappear, you're fighting the clock. I know, man. I gotta go now. So let's go do that. I'm hungry though. I don't have any food. So I might have to eat bear meat. But then I don't want to get intestinal parasites. I won't survive it. Ah, it's cold. I have 1 arrow. Oh, wait, actually, you know what? I can craft more. I can craft more arrows now because I have some more feathers. So let's do that. Let's craft another arrow and then maybe take a deer down and then go look for the bear. Monkey Man, is that stupid? Am I being silly right now? You can tell me. I won't be mad. Ever play The Forest? I haven't played The Forest, but I did watch someone stream it a bit, and it looks like a cool game. You might have food if you quit feeding all the wolves. Hey. Well, I'm killing the wolves now. Okay, now I'm sidetracked. What was I gonna do? Oh right, I want to look for arrow supplies. So I have 6 feathers, so I can make 2 arrows. And I need another birch branch. Okay, let's go do that. So at least now if I have 3 arrows, I've got a bit of a margin of error if I say miss a first shot or don't have a critical hit. At least my condition is up a little. I better stop sprinting, wasting all the little energy I have. Okay, let's get in here. It's a little cold, but I don't care. I'm gonna still craft. Last of Us 2, I got my pre-order in like right away. I am definitely gonna play that one when it comes out. Yeah, that the last teaser that came out this week, I got chills. I was just so like, oh yeah, this game is a must for me. Okay, let's do this quick. Getting cold here. Oh wow, getting cold quick. What am I doing? Get out of here. Okay, let's go warm up again. I played Last of Us 1 for the first time last year, and yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, Coastal Highway I find it's like looks nice sometimes, but it's just really cold. Pleasant Valley too is another one where the weather seems to just suck. All right, let's we don't have any food, but I do need some firewood, so let's break this down. And then I'm warm at least. So now let's go back outside. And if I do find that bear, I can make a fire and be warm. I still have 2 coal left, so that's good. Yeah, it seems like Interloper only the first few weeks are halfway decent for weather, and then things get ugly fast. But like right now, come on, look at that. I wish I had a Meg lens. I still haven't looked at the loot tables, so I don't know where my Meg lens is, but eventually maybe I will do that. Okay, let's get this arrow crafted here. Yep. Boom. Okay. So now that I've got a couple arrows, I've got a bear. Mega Hyper, hello, thanks for coming back. I've killed a bear, but I don't know where it is, and now it's foggy. But look at the weather. It's a -1 triangle, so I gotta go. I gotta go and find this bear. So I'm going. Monkey Man suggested I go to the river, so I'm gonna go to the river and make my way up, and see if I can't see the bear carcass. It's been several days since I killed the bear, and it's gonna despawn if I don't find it quickly. So I need to get my stuff together here. But we're off to a good start. We got 3 arrows. I've got my hatchet and my knife forged. I've got like 30 more arrowheads. So far, I killed the bear. Yeah. So I was hanging out in my soul shelter and I heard the bear. So I got out and he was just forward of the last fishing cabin. So I took a shot on him when the bear was reared up, and I hit him right in the center of his chest. And then I went inside. You find the bear near the entrance of the den most of the time. Okay, let's go to the creek then and head up the creek. And we can probably grab some cattails at the same time. So I shot the bear center mass, and I went into the fishing hut and passed time. And then I checked my stats, and the bear had died. So the bear died within an hour, but he's nowhere near where I was. So river entrance? Oh, you mean like this way? Oh, is that where the bear spawns? Okay, I was way off then. So to the right of the river entrance is where the bear spawns, you think? I'm trying to find the carcass. No, just to the right going up. Okay, okay. So yeah, I'm trying to find the bear carcass because what I want to do is harvest all that bear meat into little bitty pieces and cook it up so I can have cooking level 5 soon. Okay, so to the right, I'm just gonna go this way and keep looking at the right. Yeah, sorry if I misunderstood you, Monkey Man. I'm just trying to stay to the river and then I'll branch off on the right. You really can't see much right now. The visibility is poor, but maybe I can hear the carcass crows, and that will help me find the bear. Like, I hear some over here. Let's get all these cattails because I don't have any food right now, so this is good. I can use these cattails tonight. Okay, I hear crows. Let's go have a peek this way. I might be way off now. I did kill a wolf in this area, so it might be just the wolf that the crows are hovering over. At least it's not freezing cold. Okay, I've bypassed a few cattails here. I should get these. And I have to remember to keep the tinder because I don't have fire starting 3 yet. I need some tinder. This is plenty of calories though. Each of these cattails is 150, so you need 5 cattails to get you through the night. Okay. Oh, yeah. Look at this, guys. We did it. Look at this boy. And I even got my arrow back. Celebration. Yes. Okay, this is good. This is good. Thank you, Monkey Man, for guiding me here. I didn't even know this cave existed, so let's get a fire started. And we have a little bit of wood, so the weather is cooperating. Let's see if we can put a fire a little bit further back here. So it will be sheltered, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I'll put the fire here. And then I can stand in front of the fire and harvest the bear. Hopefully the wind won't blow my fire out while I'm doing that. And then I will cook this bear. I don't have a whole ton of wood. I think I have like 8 pieces of reclaimed lumber and 2 pieces of coal. But we'll do what we can. Okay. Maybe you make a few big pieces to eat, but then the thing is, Mr. Collin, is then I'll get intestinal parasites maybe. Like, I know what you can do is eat it right before you go to bed and then sleep 10 hours, and then I think you heal the risk, but I do not want to get parasites. Okay, let's, I don't know, should I harvest 2 hours? I don't want to do that. I'm gonna do this here. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Okay, don't walk backwards into the fire. Let's drop. Uh-oh. Oh, I left these fresh guts on me from those wolves. Rookie mistake, carrying these stinky guts around. Okay, let's get some of this meat on here. Normally when I'm doing this with a bear, I'd like to make like 4 fires, but I only have a little bit of wood, so might as well just make 2 fires. What do you think? Might be silly to do this because yeah, 1 coal is maybe 2 hours, but I'm just gonna stick with the 1 fire for now. I can always harvest all this meat and leave it up here, and then that way I know like next time I can come back here and do this. Oh. Burn this bear meat. Yeah, so I'll have a giant pile of meat here, and I'll be able to come and eat that eventually once I have cooking level 5, but I'm just really paranoid about eating predator meat until, like, before I get that level up. If that makes sense. I'm trying to be extra cautious here. Wow, this is going quick. At least carcass harvesting is going quick. I don't know about cooking, but we'll see. I should think about getting some more wood if I want to sit here all night cooking. Let's see. Any tree ranches around nearby? Oh, whiz. What is this? Okay. Do I have any bait? Yeah. Let's find this wolf here. I don't want him stalking me. Mind his own business. Okay. They're far enough away that they're not right up on my situation yet, so. Oh, what the heck? Did you see that? I tried to drop a bait, but I failed miserably. I tripped on the bones. At least I had this fire going. Otherwise, that would have been bad. Bad news bears. Ooh, my heart's beating. My heart's beating. Okay, let's go and sort this wolf out. I don't want to have a wolf doing that again, so that scared me. Got my heart beating. Okay, he's in runaway mode right now, so when he comes back, this is Interloper. Kaiken fan? Sorry if I butchered your name. So I'm on Interloper. I'm at day 16. I started in Desolation Point, and I very quickly found the hacksaw and the thank you, and the heavy hammer. So right off the bat, I got the forge run done. I went from DP to Coastal Highway back to Desolation Point, and now I'm basically living the dream, just living life here. Look at this giant pile of meat I've got. What's this? Yeah. And I've got this bear down. It took me a few days to find him. What just happened? Did I just kill my... Did I just ruin my... What? Oh my goodness. Oh no. I killed my hacksaw. That's never happened to me before. Oof. Oh man, that was silly. Well, rest in peace, hacksaw. Left us too soon. I just killed my hacksaw. Yeah, that was just wild. It was down. I didn't even know it was like under 50%. So, lesson learned, everyone. Keep an eye on your tools. Oh man. It was at 30%. So I think once it's under like 30 or 40%, then you run the risk of... What was that noise? Then you run the risk of damaging, like say it's like as a percentage chance of you destroying your tool every time you use it. So I just let it get too low. I think it only ruins when you're using it if it's at like a low percent. This big pile of meat here. Another thing to keep in mind is if you kill a bear on Interloper before 60 days, the bear can respawn pretty quickly. Like, I think it only takes like 12 or 15 days. But if you kill a bear on Interloper after 60 days, it takes 60 days for the bear to respawn. Or at least that's my understanding of it. Use below 50%, you get a chance to ruin it. That's what I understood. Oh well, Mr. Cullen, I guess I did a whoopsie there. But at least I've done my forge run, so I think the hacksaw for me, it's like really good for long-term gameplay, like to use as something to harvest firewood, because then you can repair it instead of using your hatchet, which you can only use a whetstone to, you know, sharpen, but the whetstones deteriorate so quick. But either way, I'll have this giant pile of bear meat here. I can always come back to it with more firewood and do some more cooking. How's our skill doing? So this is climbing. It was like just up past 2. Carcass harvesting looks like it will be done in no time. Excuse me. But live and learn. Like, you know what? Hopefully you guys can learn from that mistake. This hacksaw is just Dunsky. But that's okay. I won't make that mistake again. Like, that's what I'm all about. Is it's okay to make mistakes, but that mistake should prove to be a lesson for my future. So if I make that mistake again, then I've got no excuses. I'm just I'll be upset with myself. So I'm allowed to ruin a hacksaw once, and I'll be cool with it. But twice, I'll rage. I'll rage at myself. You'll see me fly off the handle. How's this fire doing? 55 minutes. I've got coal left, so. How's our water situation? Oh, of course, I'm almost out of water again. Where's the guaranteed pot spawn, guys? Where's the guaranteed pot spawn? I've been checking all the houses, but so far I haven't found anything. The next bear that spawns from this cave is gonna look around and be like, "What happened here? This looks gnarly." Okay, let's throw a piece of coal on here. I might as well work this situation until I'm out of firewood. Master, look at that. Master carcass guy. Now I just need my cooking skill up, and then I'll be a happy camper. Plenty of time in the fire. Let's pull some more meat off. I feel like I haven't even made a dent yet. Oh, getting thirsty. It's a lot of meat I just dropped. Cooking. Okay. So we got our cooking up to level 3. So that's good. I've taken 10 kilos, but look at that. That's like, that's a pile of meat. It's a pile of meat there, folks. Okay, 7 minutes.
Feels like night is coming.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to come back here with a whole lot more firewood, and then I can sort of do this a bit more seriously with a couple fires, but for now I'm just gonna get done. Uh-oh, getting thirsty. Don't want to get dehydrated. And let's not forget to pull the... Oh no, I burned this piece? No, okay. Let's not forget to pull the hide off the spare, because that's really the whole thing I wanted to do. Okay, let's add another piece of coal. Thank you, Mr. Collin. You know, great minds think alike, as they say. Okay, so let's see. Why don't I pull off a big piece of meat here? And then that can sit on the fire, at least. The fire will be doing something. I don't know how long it takes to peel the hide off a bear, but let's find out. cook that big piece of meat. That one. So fire's got an hour on it, and the hide is going to take 28 minutes? Oof. That's nothing. I'll do it. So now we got our bear hide, which is awesome. Let's drop it here. Oh, and I got a wolf pelt too. So stupid to be carrying this stuff around, but what do you do? Okay, let's take this piece off the fire, because it's not helping get our skill up. Your harvest is so big, yeah. Okay. I think I'm out of firewood here. Yeah, so I'm basically just stuck with what I got. Let's get some more meat off this guy. I don't even know if this will be enough to get all the way to cooking level 5, but at least we're making a dent in our skill up. Okay, what do we got? 16 minutes. It's a big piece. No, let's get a small piece. So much for that plan. Okay. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Game over, man. I can't add fuel. I guess all I can do is light a torch, maybe. There we go. Okay. Let's take that. I have food. Oh, I don't want to be carrying all that crap around. Okay. Well, we made a good effort here. We got the hide. We got a giant pile of meat. The only thing is this guy's gonna disappear. Yeah, I know the guts too. But I don't have. I have to go get wood. That, or I can like risk it, you know. Let's see. That fire is, you know, it's a little cold. It's not that cold. So let's see what we can do here. Let's get 3 guts off of him. Uh-oh. Okay. That's enough for that. Okay, now we are stinky because we have guts, but it's okay. Let's the wolf guts near the fire. Oh, Mr. Colin, you're the man. See, this is why I love streaming, because oh, come on. Where is he even? All right, Mr. Wolf, let's dance. You want a piece of this? I ain't even having none of it. I ain't having none of it. Where are you at? It's dark. I thought I saw him up there. Watch him be like behind me. No. Oh, there he is. He's just taking his sweet time. Oh, what? Oh, come on. He didn't want my bait? Okay, I got a sprained ankle. Let's get the F out of here. I think I got a shot off on him. Like, I saw blood, and then I hit him with the heavy hammer. Oh, no, I'm not gonna make that shot. Alright, now we got a situation here, folks. I'm not bleeding, am I? Okay, I got a sprained ankle, so that's why I can't run. I think it'd be worth bandaging. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna bandage it. I'm just gonna push through it. Yeah, did you see that though? I dropped the bait and he just didn't care about my bait. Didn't want nothing to do with it. Oh my god. Okay. I need to get back to my happy place and get healed up. I'm carrying those hides, which are heavy, so... I got plenty of time to stop for cattails though, guys. Don't worry. But I didn't aim until he started running at me. I didn't pull the bow back. I don't know. Maybe he saw me menacingly threatening with the bow, and he didn't want to risk it. But I have the other character that's gone for 130 days, and I have like 35 wolf kills, and I've gone one attack. Once I've been attacked. The rest have been decoys that have worked. So I was pretty confident in my decoy skills, but obviously not. I'm bleeding condition out here pretty quick, so let's get back and get warmed up.
I don't feel so good.
Yeah, you don't feel so good. I understand. You just got attacked by a wolf, and you sprained your ankle. Could be worse though, bud. You could be like, you know, arterial bleed right now or something. The heavy hammer, I went for the heavy hammer for that one because it ends the attack the quickest. I'm pretty sure the hatchet has been determined to be the best weapon to fend off a wolf because it ends the fight quick and it does damage, which will help the wolf bleed out. The knife is like guaranteed to kill the wolf eventually from a bleed out, but the heavy hammer doesn't do any of that. It just smacks the wolf away. But I did hit the wolf first. Like I got an arrow into him, and then he still ran at me. So you win some, you lose some. Look at my health. This is no bueno. But at least I got that bear. I got some guts. Yeah, that wolf will die. I saw blood, so he'll be up in the hills somewhere, and eventually I'll go look for him and get my arrow back. But until then, I donated that arrow to nature. All right, let's get in here, feed ourselves, and sleep. Okay. I also need to drop all these pelts I have on me because it's stupid holding holding onto all this stuff here. It's just going to be in a big silly pile, but I'll clean it up eventually. Okay, let's eat this. And then let's eat this.
Can't feel my hands.
Your hands are going to be fine, Will. Chill. Alright, so need a few more calories. I want to get a full 10-12 hours of sleep here to recover all that condition I just lost. But I'm happy. I'm pretty happy with how this has gone so far. I could have a pot, which would be nice, but you know, eventually I'll find a pot. Okay, let's get a good night's sleep here. Boom, 10 hours. Let's heal thyself. Alright, let's see where we're at. Okay, we got a lot of our condition back, but still got a ways to go. Let's sleep a little bit more. Let's eat another cattail and sleep for a couple hours. And then I need to like regroup, basically. I need to kind of think about what the next step is. So I have 3 arrows and I have 28 arrowheads, so how many feathers do I have? Do I have any feathers? No.
Never been so hungry in my life.
So it's not like I can go crafting more arrows right now. Alright. I could craft the rest of my rabbit gloves. Let's think about that. Just organize my stuff here a bit. And then maybe I'll take some wood up back to that bear and go visit that bear again and finish my harvesting. Because if I get the carcass harvesting 5, I'll be in really good shape. And now I got some fresh guts curing, so I'll have enough materials to do some more crafting in a bit. I'm just trying to spread this out so I can actually see everything I have here. Come on, there we go. So these are cured. I've got progress started on these mittens here, so let's go into, oh, not that one, not that one. Where's my cured gut? There we go. So let's go into our snow shelter and have a look here. See what the weather's doing. Might be warm enough that we can craft without issue. Whew. That was intense. Not gonna lie, I was really expecting that wolf to take the bait and there to be no drama, but obviously it might have something to do with it being nighttime. Like maybe the wolves are a little bit more aggressive. I know during an aurora the wolves definitely are more aggressive. Let's just take a peek. Maybe there's deer out here. No deer. Yeah, no deer. Okay, let's get inside our snow shelter. Might have to put some more repairs into it. Ugh, I need sticks. Let's go find some sticks. So I'll get some sticks. I'll repair the snow shelter. I'll maybe look at crafting my rabbit skin gloves, and then then I'll think about getting out of here. Probably. I don't know. So when you dropped him, I guess it's too early. So you think I dropped the bait too early, and the wolf like was more focused on me? Is that what you mean, Monkey Man? Oh, I know. Yeah, because basically I dropped the bait and I couldn't even see the wolf. He was like behind that log, and he probably just missed the whole tracking of the meat and bypassed it to go find me. I think I see what you mean. So I'll be more patient next time. Let's get in here. Nice and warm. Yeah, we're getting warm here. So let's get.
So hungry.
Take a look at these gloves. It's gonna take 4.5 hours. I am hungry, but I'm low on food, so I think I'm gonna have to do the starvation station. I'm warming up at least here. I don't know if that was lucky, Monkey Man. The bear was in his den, and I think you're just really smart. Because that has happened to me before, but to be honest, I was looking, I think, at a different bear's spawn location. When I was looking for this bear, I didn't realize that's where his den was, so... But that's why it's so cool having people in chat, like, helping me out. I don't mind backseat gaming. If you guys see me doing something silly, just tell me. Alright, let's throw these mitts on. Nice. So we're at +9 warmth bonus right now. How's our clothes doing? I think we need to do some repairs here soon. Like this. Good to... Okay, let's go find some cloth. Can everyone see how sidetracked I get? I'm like, I'm gonna leave this region. Oh, let's go find some cloth to repair our clothes. It's probably not a good thing that I'm so easily sidetracked. I think it'd be better if I stuck to like a more solid plan and then carried it out, executed it flawlessly. I think you have to be a little bit flexible though in this game, because stuff happens, right? Things happen and you got to deal with it. I still don't like my food situation. Hi, Dino Gamer 30. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We're in Coastal Highway right now, harvesting curtains. But there's been some excitement recently. We just killed a bear. We got attacked by a wolf. We're out of food almost. But let's get some firewood. Okay. Weather's really nice actually. I think what I should do is... I just need food. That's what I need. Yeah, I could go harvest some lumber and go back up to that bear and finish cooking that bear up before he despawns. Problem is I can't use my hammer or hatchet when it's dark, so kind of have to wait. Pretty sure I can at least. Let's have a look. No, didn't let me. Ah, well. So, got 6 pieces of wood. That's not enough to do much, anything. What do you think? Will I die if I try to break down these pallets? 3 hours. Let's find some pallets that are like not crazy and see what happens. This might be a rookie mistake. 2 hours, 15 minutes. 1 hour. Okay. Okay, no. No, not doing that. That got stupid. Let's go warm up again. It was worth a shot. I thought it was warm enough, but it was not.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
You're cold, but you're not tired enough to go to sleep, so we gotta find some chores to do outside. I really would like to take a deer down, so I have a nice stockpile of meat that I can eat. Because I'm getting nervous about my lack of food. I think I just need to either... No more coal? No, I'm out of coal. I could travel... Oh, you know what? Let's go up to Jackrabbit. I think I left a bunch of meat up at Jackrabbit Island. Like, I have like a pile of raw rabbit, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I killed a deer down this way, and I left, like, some raw meat. Alright, Mr. Collins, see you soon. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be alive when you come back. Yeah, so let's go up to Jackrabbit and see what the situation is. Like I said, I think I might have some raw meat up there. And if that's the case, I can always have a fire, cook that meat up, and then I won't feel so nervous about my low meat situation. Oh, I don't have any bait on me. Where's my bait at? Uh-oh. Oh, wait. F it. Let's just go. Let's go baitless. I'll find some bait soon, hopefully. Oh yeah, here's some bait. Okay. So I can pick up, yeah, a couple of these. Alright. Something at least. Nothing else over here. Nothing else over here. It's kind of funny that the fires don't spawn over time. They just are like always there forever. It kind of looks cluttered. Okay. Moment of truth. You know, worst case Ontario is I just kill a few rabbits up here and then I have a couple kilograms of meat, but I want a deer. I'd like to get a deer. Alright, let's have a look. It might be crazy. This could be... Oh. Lost that rock, but I'll take the rabbit. Oh, there it is. Is that? Rabbit just ran straight past me? Yeah, there it is. Come back here. Oh, I scared him again. They're quick. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay, Monkey Man, so explain to me. When I'm eating bear, it gives me a risk of intestinal parasites. Alright, so I've got a bunch of raw meat here. And then what happens is I just sleep for 10 hours, but 1% chance. Oh, okay. So what if I eat like 28 pieces that weigh one 0.1 kg. Is that is that bad? Or does that still give me 1%? Oh, look at this. I found some coal. Sweet. Okay, let's hold on to this.
Drink.
What, you're thirsty? Yeah, you are thirsty. Let's drink. So that means I can eat wolf meat too. I can eat a kg of wolf meat or bear meat. Okay, so I should really then, I should harvest, go back to that bear and harvest 1 kilogram pieces off of the bear. And then that can be my emergency food supply. So I'll think about that then. That's a good idea. Because then in that case I have 20 kilos of meat to keep me occupied. I'm just trying to get some cloth because I was a little low on materials last time I went to patch things up. Okay, let's go look at that rabbit meat outside here, and maybe we can harvest that up. Get a fire going. It'd have to be somewhere sheltered because it looks a little windy out right now. Get a fire and put some more water on. But I appreciate that tip, Monkey Man. What I'll do is I'll probably think about heading back to that bear. Okay, where's the... Okay, there's shelter here. Let's see about this. Okay, let's do it. As long as the wind doesn't change direction, I might be okay here for an hour or two.
Well, that didn't work.
Monkey Man says, yes, I do that all the time. Disclaimer, the first time I ever ate bear meat, I just got one piece and I got parasites, also known as buttworms. See, I'm paranoid because I had an Interloper character that was going really well, and I was at like day 60, and I had just harvested a wolf, and I was dropping the meat. So I was like spamming the button to drop all the meat I had on me, and I accidentally ate a piece of raw wolf meat, and I got parasites, and I was so upset. Okay, so how's our water doing? Oh, we need more water. This never-ending struggle for water. Okay, I'm getting cold out here, so I need to throw some coal in this fire. Put some coal on and some water. Should warm me up. Let's get some more meat on. Yeah, we're warming up now. And then I'll have some food to keep me going for a bit at least. Let's okay, 13 minutes. Let's get a big piece on and then I can harvest the rabbit that I just killed. 11 minutes? Come on. Let's just see how long it's gonna take me. Monkey Man, that is why we got the poopy cooking update. A lot of people would eat raw meat, laugh aloud. The cooking update sucks, yeah. They don't make this game easy, that is for sure. It's like they take a look at how things are going and then they're like, people are having too much fun. Looks a little too easy, I think. Let's make things crazy. Yeah, and they're adding new wolves, which is going to be interesting because it sounds like they're going to be pretty challenging to deal with, the timber wolves. Hmm. 48 minutes on the fire. I feel like every time I cook now I have to have water going. Okay, I got a nice little pile of rabbit meat here. See if I can't make a tea or something here. No. I left all my rose hips in the locker. Monkey Man says I would bet that it will be all screwed up with the Timberwolf update. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because it says like they're smarter and they hunt together. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It might change how everyone plays the game. Like it might take a while for people to figure out how best to deal with them. It should be interesting though. Okay, looks like I got enough time for this water. Maybe 17 minutes, 14 minutes. It's gonna be tight. 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Kaikin Fan says, I wish they would add more animals other than wolves, rabbits, bears, and moose. Yeah, it'd be nice to see, like, I've heard people toss around the idea of, like, seals or being able to shoot birds to harvest feathers. I think that'd be cool. Okay. Yeah, they will have to fix it if there's an issue. Alright. Let's actually use this fire to light a torch, just for the sake of it. In case we run into a wolf. Okay, and we'll bring all this meat and take it back to our trusty cabin over here. And if we see a deer along the way, I'm going to shoot it. That's my plan. And I'm sticking to it. Pick up some sticks on the way, why not? Free wood. Yeah, some other cool animals, you know, like something to make underwear would be good. Even if you could make rabbit fur underwear, that'd be sweet. It just seems like it's really hard to find good underwear on Interloper. What other kind of animals would be fun to see? I guess deer is the only, like, non-predator. So it'd be cool to have a few more prey animals that aren't going to kill you. Or maybe something like a mountain goat. So if you're on Timberwolf Mountain, you have a chance to kill a mountain goat, but then the mountain goat might push you off the mountain at some point if it sneaks up on you and rams you. Or like that animal would spawn only in high elevation areas and be territorial. Alright, I'm getting nice and tired. I've got food though, so I can have another good night's rest here. Yeah, I appreciate everyone coming out here today and hanging out. I'm pretty new at this, and I am trying to get OBS and overlays figured out, but it's a little complicated on the PS4. Not gonna lie, but I'm gonna stick to it and try to get things cleaned up a bit. It's frustrating for me. Yesterday I had people following me and it wasn't notifying me, so I had to sort of like check my emails to see what was going on, but I do really appreciate people coming around and chatting and hanging out. It's a lot of fun for me. Seems like the Long Dark community is just in general really awesome. Everyone's really supportive and knowledgeable. Okay. drop some of that rabbit meat.
Think.
Let's see, how much is that? 41. Okay, that might be enough to sleep tonight. Let's go inside. Mr. Colin, good to see you again. We basically just cooked up a bunch of rabbit meat and some more water up at Jackrabbit, and now we're gonna sleep and recover condition. It's morning right now, so it's kind of a weird time to be sleeping, but we were up all night, so need some more calories. Okay, looks good. Let's see if we can get 10 hours of sleep here and recover some of that condition again. No, 9 hours. Didn't eat enough food. Mr. Cole wants to know why Monkey Man thinks the cooking update sucks. Okay, let's go outside and have a bit of rabbit to eat, and then I'll sleep for a bit more, maybe in the snow cabin. No sense getting cabin fever risk. Don't want to deal with that.
I need a horse.
Could eat a horse? How about a bitty piece of rabbit? I'll tide you over. Okay, the weather's nice right now, so let's think about this. So with the cooking, I don't really know what the change is because I'm pretty new to this game, but I think we were talking about how like the predator meat can kill you or make you sick with intestinal parasites, and no one really likes that, it seems. I'm gonna go try to find some firewood. I'm gonna sleep a little bit more and then find some firewood. 20 days is hard. Just get all our condition back that we can. It's gonna be like middle of the day or later now, but oh wow, it's nighttime. Oh my goodness. Oh, parasites on Interloper? Yeah, it takes 20 days, and you need to have a reishi tea every day, or antibiotics, I think. So that's a tall order. Like that's pretty tough. Okay, let's go have a look for some firewood, and then I'll go up to that bear and cook a bunch of 1 kilogram pieces, maybe. I need to keep an eye on my heavy hammer. I don't want that breaking on me, like the hacksaw. Okay, how about this shelf here? Okay, so I got some wood. Let's see how much. And I got coal now. I have quite a bit of coal that I had left in the fishing. Yeah, so I have 4 coal and 11 wood. Like that's enough to keep me out of trouble. Let's just see if there's any crates in here I can quickly break up.
So hungry.
Nope. Okay, let's yeah, it makes it ridiculous. Like when I got parasites on my other Interloper character, I quit and I haven't played it since. She's still alive, but she's got parasites. The problem was back then I didn't really know that you could prepare for it. So like now in my Interloper runs, I harvest all the mushrooms I can, and I drink the mushroom teas down until there's like 0.1% of the mushroom tea, and then I have that later on, and I can use that to heal. So cooking update makes it slower to cook. Okay. Yeah. So I guess that's why sometimes you get like a bunch of fires going, and then you can sort of multitask. Oh, what's over there? Are those wolves? I've never seen anything over there that far. Let's have a look. I've got my bait pieces, but I'm just wondering if it's deer. No, it looks like wolves. I don't want to mess with them, so I'm gonna stay on this side here. Yeah, a couple of wolves on patrol. And now I won't forget. I have an arrow in a wolf somewhere up in this area, so I might be able to find that arrow back. But right now I'm heading to the bear, and hopefully the bear hasn't despawned, because if that's the case, I'll be able to pull a bit more meat off of him. Yeah, it's not that cold, so it seems like a decent time to do this. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen anything like that before. Look, I'm in a tree. Haha. How fun. We were just talking about, I think I was talking about this with someone yesterday, my side of the mountain. That's what's in that book. It takes extra steps to cook, okay. I think I'm coming up on that bear cave. Here, yeah. Nope, that's not it. Let's go wide again. Oh, it's up here. That's where the bear is. So, eyes peeled for that wolf. Maybe he'll be close by. But the wolves seem to just run. Run and run and run. Okay, uh-oh. I don't see the bear anymore. No! No! Okay. The bear despawned. But that's okay, because we have all this meat to mess with. So let's stay positive and do that. Yeah, good I took the hide. I would be choked. I'd be flipping out if I didn't. Okay, let's get this started quick because our torch is almost dead. Yeah, the hide is in the fishing hut curing, so I have that there for me.
Well, come on.
Uh-oh. Try again. Hurry, hurry. Before my torch goes out. Yeah, I guess it's only like 6 days or so before the hide or the carcass despawns. It took me a few days to find it. So that's why I didn't have a whole huge margin there to deal with it. Alright, let's get this fire going here, and at least we can cook some of this up. You know what? While we're here, might as well... Oh wow, I actually need a torch. Let's pull a torch out of this fire. That's good. Might as well double our productivity. See if we can cook all this up really quick. Maybe another wolf will come back down here and bug us.
Well, that didn't work.
No, it didn't.
That didn't
Oh,
work.
what? Come on. Is it like too windy here or something? Let's put it right there. Try again.
Come on.
Alright, this one's gonna take. Wait, no.
Turned out pretty well.
Yeah, it turned out well. Let's add a bit of wood here. Get some meat on. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire, as they say. Fortunately, I can't harvest some 1 kilogram chunks, because that was my plan, to have a bunch of meat, but live and learn. Now I'll know. It's gonna be a good session of cooking at least. We'll get a bunch done. I'd just love to see that cooking level 5. That would be so sweet. Harvest the rune torches, yeah, and then I get a free stick out of them at least. Yeah, Interloper is tough to like find things to do sometimes. Like I hate passing time. I think someone told me at some point that you should always just like find activities and chores to do. So I can break down some sticks now. Yeah, I need to pull a couple torches out of this fire after it's done. I like having at least 2 or 3 torches on me. Yeah, I guess when you pass time, it burns through your calories and your water, and it's just like kind of inefficient. 1 hour, 1 hour. Uh-oh, wind's starting to blow. Wind's picking up. Let's do as much as we can here before my fire blows out. Oh wow, okay, so it looks like I have 1 piece of big meat here. Monkey man, so I'll at least feed for one evening. I'll make sure to put that one aside somewhere. Oops. This pile hasn't shrunk at all. Look at this. It's ridiculous. I love the sound of the fire with cooking meat though. It's pretty satisfying. Thank you. Yeah, the torches are gone. I'm pretty bad at inventory management. Like, there's probably a lot of stuff here I just shouldn't be. Like, why do I have 4 recycled cans? You know? Oh well. 3 lines. Do I have any hooks even? Why? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I don't have any hooks. Yeah, I'm still mad at myself for rooting that hacksaw, but there's usually a few hacksaws. Like, there might even be one at the garage. I didn't really remember seeing one there, but sometimes there is. Again, I could just check the loot tables and then I know where to look for the next one. But my forge run is done for now, so I don't really have to worry too much about a hacksaw. It's just nice to have. .36 minutes. Let's throw some wood on that. How's our carcass, our cooking doing? Alright, we're slowly climbing up. Birch saplings. Yeah, I did harvest, I think, 4 birch saplings, so I've got those all out of my inventory and curing or cured, so. Oh, well, I have the hatchet, so I can hack down the birch saplings. Running out of places to stack my meat up. Yeah, even with a knife, a motivated individual could cut down a sapling, but it'd take a while. But yeah, they let you take down the saplings with the hacksaw or the hatchet. Pretty sure. But the hacksaw is good early game because then you can get your saplings harvested before your forge run, and then when you get back from your forge run, you've got your saplings cured. So that's what I did, and I was able to craft the bow right away, and that seems to have helped me out here at the early game. Okay, I think this was that 1 kg piece. Yeah, so let's drop that over here. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. There we go. This piece here. No. What's going on? Okay, that's that bear meat there. So I'll leave that pile there. That's my pile to take with me. Let's get this going. Got distracted. Whoa, don't want to jump in the fire. I was looking through my old stats, like when you finish a game and die, you get to see how you did. And the very first survival of Long Dark that I played was on Stalker, and I checked the stats. I lasted 4 days, and I died by being burnt to death. So I'm pretty sure I stumbled into my fire by accident. Rookie mistake. I was probably like, oh, I wonder if you can take fire damage in this game, and then just died. Passed away into the long night, long dark. So that was a lesson I learned. Now I'm pretty careful around fires. This is ridiculous, this amount of meat here. $28. I'm gonna throw a piece of coal. Oh no, I got a bit of reclaim left. Let's do that first. Stoke the fires up. This was another big piece of meat, so Monkey Man, I'm gonna put that aside and eat that for dinner one night. I'll test your theory about 1% parasites. I'm pretty sure that's the case, but I just, after I got intestinal parasites, I was like, never again am I doing this. So we'll see how soon I eat my words. Got my field of meat here. It's pretty funny. I wouldn't mind finding that wolf if he was just hanging out nearby, and I'd get my arrow back. But I don't think I'll be able to see him from here. I'll have to wander around and explore. Last time I saw him, he was over there, like up on the hillside. So hopefully he didn't like go too far, but you never know. Look at this nice welcoming cave we got here. We took over that bear's den. It's ours now. Yeah, that's another decent sized piece. Let's go put this over in our big meat pile. I'm gonna hold on to one bay piece, just in case. Oh my goodness! What did I just do? I just walked through the fire. I like literally just was talking about that. Oh my god. Rookie mistake. I like just talked about that. Get out of here. Heal yourself. It feels like it's still burning. Burns. What do I need? Okay, I need some painkillers now too. And I have painkillers at least. I don't have any tea, so... Yikes. Guys, that was bad. That was bad. That's the sort of thing that you do that ruins a run, right? Like, that's what you don't want to happen. A stupid mistake that, like, basically could have killed me. Like, if I was in lower condition or I didn't have any painkillers, it would be not good. So, let's try to be careful. Let's try to be a bit more careful. Yikes, so steer clear of the fire. No afflictions. It doesn't even look like I've made a dent in this pile. It's still this just massive pile of meat. Okay, almost at cooking level 4. Each individual piece of predator meat will give 1% no matter the size, but it's still a chance, so bigger piece. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Mr. Colin. I appreciate that. So basically, what that means is if I eat like a little small piece of bear meat, it's going to give me 1% chance. So if I need to eat like 20 of these pieces to fill my belly, then I'm going to have a higher percent chance of intestinal parasites. Whereas if I eat like a 1 kg piece of meat, 20% chance. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's a cooked piece of meat. Where did I find that? Oh, look at that. Let's go put this back over here. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Almost let our fires go out. Okay, so we got another couple hours worth of cooking. Eating 20 pieces is a safe bet to get safe bet to get parasites. Yeah. So then I'd have a 20% chance if I ate 20 pieces of meat. So I'm not going to do that. I'll eat one big piece if I'm desperate, and that's only if I'm desperate. Okay, let's go over here and drop this. I have a feeling this isn't even going to get me all the way up. Like I probably won't have time to cook all this meat. But I still got a pile of it, so if I want to come back here later on and finish cooking, I can. But for now, I'll just carry on with what I'm doing. Alright, what we just get? Cooking level 4. Nice. So probably need to cook like another 150 pieces. I don't really know how many, but it's gonna be a lot. It seems like the last step for cooking level 5 takes a lot longer. But that's understandable. It's the biggest level up. How's our fires doing? Got an hour left. Problem is I'm going to do this all night, and then I'm going to come back to sleep, and it's going to be daytime again. So now I'm like a night owl, basically, at this point. My circadian rhythm is all out of whack. That's okay. Like, it seems like the best parts of the game for weather is early evening into the middle of the night. And then early morning is the worst for cold, so... Okay, 48 minutes, 39 minutes. Still got a little bit of left on this fire. I have 2 more pieces of coal, but then I'm out of fuel. Water situation. Let's see, what does that say? 1.65 liters. Oh man, you're right. Thank you, Mr. Colin. Until I find a pot, I basically need to be cooking water every chance I get, because like a half a liter at a time is nothing. It's just not enough water. Okay, let's throw the last bit of wood we have. Okay, I have a few sticks. I can always throw those in the fire. Yeah, but until I find a pot, I'm like, I really have to keep an eye on my water. What I'm not looking forward to is if I do get cooking level 5, I'll probably end up having to transport all this meat back to my fishing cabin. That's going to take some effort. But so far so good. Other than walking into our fire, we're doing okay. Let's have a drink. The wolves are out, but I'm not too worried about them. I'll just do my thing here. Mega Hyper Mystery Lake after you're done with the cooking? I think so. Like, I would love to have the rope before I go to the ravine, but my plan is to go, like if I have to, what I'm going to do is go through the ravine to Carter, and then I'm going to go to Allen Cave, get my bedroll, and then I'm going to pull a rope from Allen Cave, because I think there's ropes there. And then I can take that rope back to the ravine, go down the ravine, get the flare gun, then I'll go into Mystery Lake, and I'll spend some time in Mystery Lake, hunting moose, hunting bear, all that good stuff. I like Mystery Lake. It seems like easy mode, especially for Interloper. It's like probably the most forgiving region. There's some really good areas to set up bases, like Trapper's Cabin or the camp office, and then there's reliable food like all over the place. So especially if I get cooking level 5, and then I can kill the bear at Trapper's right away, or sometimes there's a moose at Carter Hydro Dam. There's also a moose spawn north of the unnamed pond, and the moose sometimes comes out at Trapper's Cabin. So the only thing is I only have two arrows, I think. Tryptophobia with all the meat on the floor. Yeah, it's a little haphazard here. It's like a meat platter. It's like I'm inviting all the wolves to come into this cave and have a snack. How's our fires doing? So we have an hour left of cooking time, basically. I don't know if we'll finish all this meat, but we'll do what we can. Now, the pile's finally starting to get smaller, so it means we're making progress. Let's see how we're doing here. So I don't think we're not gonna make cooking level 5 here. Definitely not. But we've made a good dent in our effort to get up to cooking 5, so we'll have to kill like another deer probably. I do have a wolf down, so if I find that wolf, I could always harvest that up. But I don't know. It's tricky. It's tough making these decisions because I know any bad decision is gonna have some real negative consequences. But ultimately, the long-term goal is to get out of Coastal Highway, get into Mystery Lake. Got 2 liters of water, so it's better, but it's not great. Got about an hour of fire left. Sabaping? What's that? .38 minutes left. Let's see if I can finish all this bear. It's a shame because I had like 20 kilos left on that bear. So if I had brought more wood with me the first time I was up here, I would have had a better opportunity to pull all that meat off the bear and finish this job here, but live and learn. Beginner says, I guess there's a rope in the red train. Is there really? Huh. And now, is that before you have to descend into the ravine, or is it above the ravine? Because if that's the case, then I can still go and get the flare gun. Yeah, so if there is a rope in the ravine, then I'll definitely use that to get down and get the flare gun. Well, that's all the meat, folks. That's all. Let's just use the rest of our fire for water. 12 minutes, that's not going to do it. I'll add a stick here. We can 19 minutes, maybe. Let's get a bunch of water going. Alright, that should do it. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, I can't take a torch off that. No, I can't take a torch off that one either. Darn. Okay, let's add a stick. That way I can get a torch out of here. That one sucked. Alright, that's better. Take it. Let's grab our meat. These are our bigger pieces of bear meat. Now, if I see a wolf on the way... Oh wow, it's dark and foggy. I think I just need to get home safe. Let's do that. I was going to say I can start looking for that wolf that I shot, but I don't think I'll have much of a chance to see anything here. If I stumble upon it, that's one thing, but I'm doubtful. I'm going the right way. We'll find out soon enough. It's always hard to orientate yourself when it's foggy. Just keep heading down the hill until we hit our fishing village. Oh, that's a rabbit. Scared me. Get some sticks. We're low on firewood. We use up all our firewood cooking the bear. Okay, back home now. I think. Which way do I go? Let's go. What's that? I can't see. Let's just start a fire. I don't want to have a situation like the last time where I dropped bait and the wolf didn't go to pick it up. Yeah, you should be scared off though. This is... Okay, yeah. He got scared. Okay, how about we take that as an opportunity to go this way? Oh no, I'm going the wrong direction. Oh goodness, let's get some fuel on this, how about? Alright, so my camp is this way. Where'd that wolf go? Maybe I should just shoot the wolf. Like, why? Yeah, he was scared of the fire and then he like ran over top of the fire. Okay. Okay, let's just kill this wolf here. Maybe. Oh no, there's two. Yikes. Okay, let's let them both get scared by this fire and then I'll make a go for it. Oh, come off of it. What are you doing to me? It's because I'm carrying all this stinky meat. Yeah, there's definitely two wolves. Okay, that one's running, and that one's...
My fingers feel numb.
Okay, let's just see if we... Let's get him scared by the fire, and then I'll go. Yeah, one's away and one's coming. And then he's gonna run, and then I'm gonna run. But I'll run in the right direction this time. Okay, go, go, go! Yeah, getting into trouble here. But see, there my confidence is broken. Before I've never lit a fire to scare a wolf. I usually just kill the wolf with the bait drop, but the last time I tried that it didn't work, so now I'm nervous. Okay. Let's check out our shelter.
Cold.
Okay, it's too cold in there for us, so let's go into our main cabin before we get stuck on these buoys. And then I'm just gonna sleep as long as I can to recover condition. So we got a little stockpile of meat at least. Let's not mess with that yet. 51%. 48%? Is 48% rabbit meat gonna do bad things to me? Let's eat 51% first and see what happens. No drama. Okay, let's try another piece. Yeah, I will dismantle the shelter before I change to another region. Okay, so I didn't die there. That's good. Yeah, I'll make sure I pull the shelter apart before I travel. That's definitely a good tip, Mr. Colin, because it will get ruined after probably like two weeks, and then I'll never be able to craft at that table the same way. I'll have to stand outside like a schmuck and get cold. Oh, now I got 5 liters of water on me. That's gonna last me forever. Okay, let's sleep for 10 hours. Should get our condition right up a bit. Yeah, I don't like. I could say like, oh, I'm just gonna quickly pop over, but what if I get sidetracked and to completely forget? Oh, okay, so I've got I've got cured deer hides. I've got the guts aren't cured yet, but I'll have to decide if I want to bring all this stuff with me, like the bear hide for sure. It's kind of a tough decision. Okay, let's go pop outside and see what the weather's doing. Yeah, things can go horribly wrong, Mr. Cullen. It doesn't take much. So say I'm like in Mystery Lake thinking I'm going to come back to this region in a week, but what if I get parasites and I have to stay, or you know, cabin fever or something like that. Oh, we got awesome weather here. Got some really good weather right now. Let's go into our snow shelter and check about repairing our clothes. Okay, actually, let's repair our snow shelter. Let's do that. It's practically warm right now. Okay, Mr. Cullen, gonna make some pancakes? Nice. Enjoy.
I could eat anything right now.
Okay, let's check out our clothing. This needs some work. Uh-oh, getting thirsty. Let's drink some water. Okay, what else do we got to repair? Nothing's looking great, but this is the worst so far. Okay, I have a bit more tackle, fishing tackle. I have cured guts and line, but I need to build some hooks. %, not going to use that. That will be one I save for fishing. Okay, that worked. Good. $66, let's get these repaired.
Need something to eat.
Okay. Monkey Man? Do you think Mr. Collins gonna make some pancakes? I don't know, that'd be nice. I could go for some pancakes right now. Okay, sounds like it's getting kinda cold out. Let's just repair these socks here. I'm still warm in the shelter, so there's no rush. That's okay, my clothes are in decent condition. Whoa, it is chilly. Let's go see if there's any deer spawn. Any deer out and about? Nope. Let's go in here. My rhythm's all off here now because I'm been up all night for the past two days. So my character's like sleeping all day long and up all night. What do we got in here? What did I come in here to do? I don't even remember. I came in here for a reason. Why don't I break down this crate while I think about what it was I was planning on doing? Let's grab some curtains. I'll be right back. Just getting a drink. Okay. Let's have a look here. I guess I could sharpen up my... Oh, that's what I wanted to do, is I wanted to find scrap metal so I can craft another hook. So let's see if there's a lamp in here that I can quickly break down. Nope, no lamp. Okay. I'm pretty sure I already got the one lamp that's in the first fishing hut, so... Let's check in here again for that lamp. Nope, no lamp. Check in here quickly. I'm looking for scrap metal. I might have like stockpiled some somewhere, but I don't think so. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's get this. Boom. Oh, oh no. My hacksaw's dead. I killed my hacksaw, so I can't get any metal. Game over. Oh, but look, I have hooks here. Good. Okay. Let's grab 2 of those. I have 3 lines, so I might as well craft 3 hooks. Okay. Ah, that hacksaw. That's gonna come back and bite me. Okay, let's get in this snow shelter and see if we can craft some fishing line. It's a little cold, but we'll survive. I want to get as many of these made as I can, that way I can sew without having to worry about a sewing kit. Getting thirsty. Okay. You know what, I'm low in bandages, so I might as well craft some bandages. I got lots of cloth. If I get attacked by a wolf, I want to have some band-aids on me. Let's drink some water. One more set of band-aids. How are we for tinder and stuff like that? Oh yeah, I got 3 pieces of tinder, so let's do a bit more. I hate running out of tinder when you're trying to make a fire to scare a wolf away. That's just no bueno. Right, it looks like I might be able to sleep in here tonight. It's I'm not tired yet, so I have to sort of figure out some stuff to keep me busy. Let's break this down. I don't need an extra scarf now. Now that I've got the rabbit hat. And I don't need this. Let's break that down. No sense carrying around extra weight in clothing. Okay, I got lots of gloves. Let's break these gloves down, and then I actually have a pair of boots that I could repair that are going to be better than those leather shoes that I have on. I'll keep these gloves as a backup. Let's repair this. It's going to let me repair in the dark. That's cool. I guess I'm working by moonlight. One more. Let's repair these. Okay, failed. Oh no! I used my 1%. It's gone. Oh well. See, the point of keeping close to and fishing tackle is you can fish with it, and it's the same percentage to like break the tackle while you're fishing as it is if you're 100%. So you can have like a 5% fishing tackle, and it's going to have the same chance to break as 100% tackle. So it's good to use them for sewing for a little bit. Yeah, my mistake. Come on, give me some love. Okay, let's go have a look out here. I'm gonna bring some food. That's enough to keep me full. Oh wow, it's getting stormy. I don't think I'll be able to hang out here too much longer. Yeah, it's 1 degree. I want to try to see if I can repair those boots though, so I'll go grab those boots. So far I'm having success repairing by the light of the moon, but that won't last forever. Okay, so those boots are somewhere around here. I'll just use my light. Okay. Now, to repair these, I need a cloth and leather. Okay, so I have 1 piece of leather. It's a little dicey, but I'll go try. Try to repair them up. Mr. Collins making pancakes, but I've got fresh muffins to eat, so. Don't mind me. Okay, let's get in this snow shelter. And we're warming up still, so that's good. Okay, let's try to repair these boots. Fingers crossed. Go, go, go! Only have 1 piece of leather. Ah, bummer. Oh well, you don't win them all. You know, the other option is I tear these boots down, but I think that's stupid. These are actually in better condition though than, like, they're giving me more warmth bonus than these ones, but they'll deteriorate quicker, so I'll just hold on to them until I can find another pair of leather. But at this point, I think it's time for bed. I'll just go into my cabin, eat some meat, and sleep. Recover condition up to 100% if I can. That'd be sweet. I lost a lot of health running around looking for the bear in the cold. Okay. 49%. That doesn't do me damage. No, we're good. That's all I need. Get some water on board and have a nice rest. Ooh, it sounds ugly out there. I'm glad I didn't sleep the night in the snow shelter. Alright, fully rested. Health is doing good. So let's see. The other option for me is to craft these boots. But I'm waiting on guts to cure, so can't really do that.
I need to find food.
Oh, okay, so here's my fresh guts. Those are fresh, but these are cured. No, not all of them. Okay.
I could eat anything.
Yeah, let's put some books in here. I don't really need to carry these around. Okay, let's go outside and have a look. See if there's any deer out. Don't see any over there. Oh, there's a deer. Okay. I'm gonna kill this deer, and then that will hopefully get me to the point where I am gonna be cooking level 5. Like if I harvest this deer in small little bitty pieces. So I'd love to push him right towards towards my camp, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Let's just try to be smart here, because he's gonna run away if I miss a critical hit, and then I'll be sad. I don't want to get too close, but I want to pop up while he's eating, because then I have a better chance at hitting him. Come on, have a snack. Okay. He's looking right at me. Slow and steady. Okay. Now's our chance. Ah, miss. Okay, let's go get that arrow. I think I was a little low. Okay, we got our arrow at least. We only have 3 arrows, so... Try that again. Alright. I don't think I hit him. No. Damn. Yeah, no, I don't. I got him. Okay. Problem is, no, this deer's gonna run around for a long time. So let's see. I don't think I've killed any deers yet. Deer's killed 0. So he'll go do his thing for a little while, and I will
Can't feel my feet.
bide my time. Oh no, let's do this. Come on, run right to me. That will do it. How lucky. Okay, 1 arrow, 2 arrows. Nice. Now it's really cold, so I'm gonna be smart and leave this guy here. He can sit there, and I'm gonna go get firewood. So I'm not heading to Mystery Lake quite yet. I'm gonna get this deer harvested, and then I'm gonna try to get my cooking level up by cooking in all that deer. But I need firewood. I used up all my firewood harvesting that bear. Yeah, I'm cold. At least my condition's pretty decent right now. Alright, let's break some wood down. So what do we got in here? A bench. Sure, let's take this bench. 4 pieces. You know, the weather might improve while we're messing around in here with this stuff, so I should be careful. My heavy hammer's at like 54%, 53%, so I don't want to kill my heavy hammer like I killed my hacksaw. That would be bad. Hour 57.
Where can I find something to eat?
Let's do it. Get some cloth and tinder out of the deal. So I got 12 wood now. That's gonna help, but I don't think that's enough. Mr. Collin says, Monkey Man, come on over. I made way too much dough. So, Monkey Man, now's your chance for some pancakes if you can run over there in time before he eats them all up. Oh, the weather's nice. Look at this. Do you think I can break down this pallet? Oh yeah. Look at that. It's hardly hurts. Let's do one more. And then I'm gonna go to that deer and do my deed. I might get a few more arrows out of this, which will be nice. So I'll have some arrows to make a couple more. I'll have some feathers to make a couple more arrows, hopefully. That's one thing about early game is I never find enough arrows to like. I never find enough feathers to make a bunch of arrows. So usually I get like two arrows at the beginning. Okay, one feather. Take it. All right, let's get this guy going. It's not that windy, knock on wood. So hopefully, oh, I don't want to do that. Let's get this right here. 75% chance because I improved in my fire starting skill.
Come on.
It's a little windy, so worst case Ontario is I move this into the fishing hut. But I will try to get this thing all harvested up.
All right.
Okay. Just wait, make sure I'm warm. -5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so I'm warming up now.
Can't feel my hands.
Let's pull off, yeah, let's just do this. We got a bunch of meat. Okay. Keep that on me. What do we got here? 5 minutes until ready. Let's drink some water. Don't wanna forget about that. I think I have a few liters on me, so I'm not gonna worry too much about water right now, but let's have a little snack. Why not? Have a little bite to eat. That way my condition isn't going to bleed out as quickly. 3 minutes. Okay, this is good. I think this is going to help us get our cooking skill up. If not all the way, then pretty close. And I will get the guts and the hide off this guy too. So I'll leave a little bit of meat on him. Let's see how our cooking skill's doing. We are at, we're like 15% through to level 5, so.
Gotta eat soon.
Okay, we're making progress here. This is good. And no wolves bothering us yet. Uh-oh, wind's starting to pick up a bit, but fingers crossed it doesn't get too aggressive. Let's eat this piece of meat. Let's eat this one too. What?
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
I better check on my fire. I haven't added any wood in a long time. 18 minutes. Okay. There we go. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Can you eat trees?
Making progress. Yeah, it's slow and steady. We're getting our cooking level up here. Let's see where we're at now. Oh yeah, we're at like 20% maybe. A bit more. How's our water? Ah, I think it has to start making water soon. Ah, okay. Let's do another fire. That way, like I'm worried about the wind blowing it out, but at least this way I'll have some more opportunity for cooking, and I can get oh, let's light this first. I can get some water and more meat. There we go. How are your pancakes, Mr. Colin? Okay. Good. Let's get some wood on this thing. And water. At least one water, so then I have some going. Let's eat that. Let's eat that. Okay.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
We got lots of meat, Will. We're just in the zone now, so you're gonna have to starve for a minute. Okay. Making progress, making progress. Get this deer cooked up here, and let's hope our cooking still is finished by this point. Call this a chef piece. Chef always gets a little bite here and there. Got an hour on that fire and an hour on that one.
I can eat a horse.
Yeah, it's starting to get ugly. Like I have a feeling this fire isn't gonna last a whole bit longer here. But if that's the case, we can always move it indoors or made too much dough. Yeah, it's tough because then you kind of have to make all the pancakes. But I find sometimes if you take a pancake and throw it in the toaster the next day and warm it up for like half a minute, it's pretty good. Pretty good situation. So extra pancakes isn't the end of the world. Yeah, here's this wind coming up, so I think pancakes for breakfast, pancakes for dinner, pancakes for lunch, why not? Okay. Fires are still going strong, so we got a bit left. Let's pull some of the rest of this meat off. Uh-oh. Sounds windy. At least I'm close by my shelter. I don't have to worry too much about running back through the wilderness to get warm again. Yeah, this isn't gonna last forever here. Let's, alright. Let's pull 1 kilo off this guy. Uh-oh. That's game over. Game over, man. Maybe not. Oh. I think I'm wasting wood here because the fires are probably gonna get blown out again, but I'm making an attempt here. Get these fires going as long as I can.
Where can I find something to
Yeah,
eat?
this is a waste of my wood. So I need this hide still off this guy, but I don't want to mess around for 28 minutes in this freeze. But let's see. Yeah, no, the fires are going out. Fires are burnt out. So what I'll do is I'll leave this here for tomorrow, and I'll go sleep for a bit and recover condition. Let's just eat all this meat here that we can. This is the most, like, the worst part about gaming the cooking level 5 is because then you have all this meat laying around, these little bitty pieces that it takes like 10 minutes to feed yourself. But I can't complain, it's a good way to cheat the system. Okay, so that's enough meat to keep me full for the night. Let's grab a few pieces to bring back to my shelter. I know where the rest are at least, so... Oh wow, yeah, weather's turning quick, so... It wasn't meant to be, but we did good. Let's get our bow out. No sense walking into danger unprepared. I know wolves don't really come up this way, but if you're carrying a bunch of meat, sometimes they come to you. Let's have a look at our shelter. Maybe I can sleep in here. I need some sticks, so let's find some sticks. Alright, you will do. Good. And how long is this going to take? 4 minutes, yeah, I'll take it. I don't think I'm going to be able to hang out in here. Oh, yeah, I can. But will I sleep?
Cold is making my
Yeah,
head feel thick.
I can sleep in here. But you know what? I should drop my meat off outside before, just in case.
Damn. Freezing.
Okay, we're cold, so let's go hang out in our snow shelter. See if we can sleep the night. Let's drink some water. Five hours. Okay, didn't freeze to death. Let's try that again. 3 hours, how about? It's getting cold, it's 0 degrees, so the bedroll only gives you +3. Okay, still warm. Let's drink some water and sleep the rest of our exhaustion away. I'm not tired enough. I look tired. Alright, let's see, how is our clothing doing? It's all good. Okay, well, let's go have a look at that deer. Maybe I can finish.
Right about now.
Yeah, let's have a peek over here. Actually, how much firewood? I have 4 pieces of firewood, so now that's not going to do it. I need to go harvest more wood. But I do want to pull that hide off the deer and the guts. Don't want to forget about that. And then I can finish cooking all that meat and hope that I get my cooking level up to 5. Yeah, I need firewood. That's what I'm doing. Let's go in here and see if there's anything to break down. Yeah, a little bit of stuff. I'm gonna need to sharpen up my hatchet soon. I don't want to get it too far away. Oh, this one. Hour and 57. Now this is enough wood to keep us out of trouble, so I think I can go deal with the rest of that deer.
Damn it. So hungry.
Nice weather for us. Again, no Meglens, so I'm burning matches every time I do this, but I fortunately found quite a few matches at the beginning. So I'm being a little bit careless with my matches, but I can afford it right now. And then when I find a Meglens and a Fire Striker, I'll lean on those heavily. Like what I do typically when I have... Mr. Colin, yeah, there's a few viewers, but you know, it's okay if people lurking. But yeah, I'm happy to chat with anyone if people have questions or if they want to know more about me, anything like that. I'm pretty easygoing. Okay, let's get this fire lit. Nope.
Well, that didn't work.
No, it did not.
Come on.
Hmm.
Come on.
And Slania, sorry I missed what you said about the benefit of having the meat in small pieces. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get my cooking level up, and every time you harvest a piece of meat, whether it's 0.1 kilograms or 1 kilogram, you get 1 skill up for carcass harvesting. And it's the same for cooking. Every time you finish cooking 1 piece of meat, you get 1 skill up for carcass harvest or for cooking. So if I harvest a piece of meat that's 0.1 kilograms, and then I cook that 1 piece of meat, I get the same benefit as if I was cooking really large pieces of meat. So the idea is that I cook a whole bunch of tiny, small little pieces of meat, and they only take a few minutes to cook, but I get way more skill up points to go towards my carcass harvesting, my cooking. So I've already got my carcass harvesting, but my cooking is like almost you know, almost halfway to level 5. So every time I successfully cook a piece of meat, you'll see on the left here, I get a bonus up right there. So that's 1 skill point. Boom. 2 skill points. And then I cook another piece right away. So it's like a quick way of getting your cooking level up to 5. Yeah, so it's, you know, it's a little cheesy, but for me it's a no-brainer. I'm going to do it because after I get cooking level 5, I can eat predator meat and I can eat rune food. I can eat anything I want basically, except for raw meat. So yeah, I do this. I've pretty much done this as soon as I learned that it was possible, and it's just a good way to advance your skills really fast. And you can do that with other skills too. Carcass harvesting, you can do the same thing. Fire starting, you can basically start a fire with a torch, and then start another fire right beside it, start another fire right beside that, and then once the first fire goes out, you go back to that first fire and start it again, and you just keep on doing that in a cycle. And every time you start a fire, you get a skill point. With archery, you get a skill point when you hit an animal with an arrow, but you also get a skill point when you craft an arrow. So, like I have 30 arrowheads. If I crafted 30 arrows, I'm going to get 30 skill up points. So, once I learned how that mechanism worked, it was a lot easier for me to get my archery and cooking up. because in the Interloper, those, in my opinion, are the two most important skills that you need. But yeah, some players probably think this is cheap, but I'm cool. I'm good. You can tear a strip off me, I'll take it. Okay, I'm gonna leave that 3 kilos on there. I'm almost out of meat, and I'm not close yet. So that means I'm gonna have to kill another animal. It's a shame, but I really do want to get my cooking skill up. Okay. Alright, let's throw some water on the fire and then I'll harvest up the hides. Got 50 minutes left, and this is going to take me 28 minutes, so that's perfect. Then I'll see about the guts too. Okay. Fire's doing okay, 35 minutes. How long does the gut take? 10? Yeah, let's take both of them.
Stomach feels like an empty pit.
Okay. We got some wood. We got water on board. What I'm going to do is grab a few torches while I'm here. See if I can't get some really nice torches out of this fire. No, don't like it. Try again. Nope. Come on, give me a good torch. Ah, I'll take it. That's good. Let's get a couple more. I'm on the west coast of Canada, so I live on Vancouver Island, which is it's a pretty decent sized island, but we're on the very far left side of Canada in British Columbia. Okay, now I got some good torches. I got some meat. I've got guts. Let's grab some of these and take them back to our little happy spot by our cabin. Yeah, I was born and raised in this area where I live. It's a nice spot. It's pretty mild here. We don't really have the harsh winters that some of Canada gets, which is why we're really spoiled. Someone yesterday called me out for being Canadian because of my how I say about. Maybe it's a little Canadian accent. All right, we did some good progress here today. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at now. You know, it's a shame I didn't get my cooking up all the way, but I think at this point I'm gonna seriously think about making my way to. Oh no, let's get these guts. Making my way to Mystery Lake now. So French. I thought it was Texan. No, not Texan. So with French, it's funny because Canada's like bilingual, but in BC, we're pretty far removed from French Canada, which is Quebec area. But I did take French throughout my entire high school career, so grade like kindergarten to grade 12. That said, my French isn't great. It's not good. I blame the education system. For me, a lot of the focus in French was the writing and like the conjugation of verbs. But when I hear someone speak French, I do understand, and I can speak it a little bit, but it's bad. It's really bad. Like I went to France and I tried talking to someone at a post office to get some currency, and they just had no idea what I was going on about. So I had to get my cousin who's from the UK to translate. Quebec people speak English, yes. They do speak French there as their primary, but pretty much everyone in Quebec does also speak English. So they're the proper bilingual Canadians that we're all supposed to be. Sorry, guys. All right, let's drop these hides. Yeah. So I'd love to. I know. I can like, I'm passable, but even Quebecois, which is sort of French Canadian, it's very different
Better
from
find some
the
water.
French that you would hear people in France speaking. And a lot of people in France, they have trouble understanding people who are Quebecois. It's a bit more fast and phony, phony. Yeah, who got the reference? Let's see. What am I doing here? Let's do an inventory. Got plenty of these. Family Guy. Yeah, I gotta love Family Guy. Ooh, I'm gonna drink some water and sharpen up my tools in the snow shelter. That's my plan. And then I'm pretty close to finishing my stream here. It's Sunday for me, but I have some work to do. I have a few like invoices to write and some gardening chores. So unfortunately, my stream is gonna come to a close soon. That's when Peter plans to play the automatic keyboard inside the store. Yeah, it's a good show. Yeah, in Canada, the typical Canadian TV show used to be Trailer Park Boys, but now Letterkenny is the show for Canadians. So if you guys are familiar with Letterkenny, I think it's on Hulu. That's hilarious, and it's a good taste of Canadian culture, in my opinion, at least. All right, let's sharpen up our tools a bit. I don't need a bandage. Yeah, let's get these sharpened up before I forget about them and ruin them. Yeah, I'll be around for a few minutes. I'm just going to sharpen these tools, but I do appreciate anyone who's followed me. That really helps me grow my small little channel. And like I said, I'm really trying to get my um, overlays and you know platform figured out a bit better, so I don't look like such a noob up here. But I really appreciate people coming by and chatting and watching, and it's a lot of fun for me. It's like I'm playing my video games as I normally am, but I've got like, people who are behind me who are rooting for me, which is really cool. And people who are helping me, like anyone who's given me advice, that's just awesome. Like I need it. I need it bad, so please continue. All right, that's good. Let's get the knife out, sharpen that up. I don't want to break a knife or a hatchet like I did with that hacksaw is going to be the bane of my existence. I'm never going to forget that. Ruining that hacksaw. Yeah, so after I play here, I gotta go do some gardening, which is fun, but it's definitely not as fun as streaming. We're coming into the fall season, so I gotta put my veggie garden to bed. Gardening is relaxing for the mind. Gardening is actually what I do for a living, but I also do veggie gardening for myself on my own free time, which I really like. It's cool because it's like when I started growing my own vegetables, I began to be more interested in cooking too. So it was like, oh, I have these good vegetables now. What can I do with them? So it's been good for me. Like gardening has helped me relax. It's helped me eat healthier, and it's helped me like get more creative with my cooking. Too, it's just satisfying too, to throw some seeds in the ground and then like a few months later you're eating like a king. Okay. Well, everyone, that's going to be it for me. I'm just going to go inside this building and save it up. But again, if you're new, I really appreciate you stopping by today. If you came yesterday and gave me a follow and came back today, that's really cool of you. Your flat is full of plants, Mr. Cullen. Nice. Yeah, plants are good. Plants get you extra oxygen. It's like too you're in a relationship with the plants and you want to make sure they survive and they're healthy. So it like gives you responsibilities, you know? So I definitely recommend, even if you have like a small patio garden or like a little pot on your deck. All right, so I'm gonna log off now, but everyone, again, I just really appreciate you all, and I look forward to seeing you again. I'm gonna try to stream every day. I get off work around 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'll try to get a few hours in every day, and I'll keep this character going. Now that we're doing okay. We've got how many days? We've survived 21 days, and we've killed a bear. We've killed 2 wolves, and I think we've killed a deer now, one deer. Yeah, so our bow is getting its work done. But for now, that's it, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or evening, wherever you are. Bye for now.